Guys, good morning and welcome back to Byas Academy. This morning we're going to focus, if we can, with regards to bowling, and probably one of the hardest things there is within the game, whether you're bowling spin, pace or medium pace. Is probably one of the hardest skills to accomplish successfully. So basically what I'm looking at doing is sharing with you how best to go about gripping the ball, how best you might look at doing an action, and it will be very much from the start, and obviously those more accomplished bowlers will be able to take the game and the action further forward as we go through. Basic grip for anybody trying to bowl sort of pace or medium pace is ultimately to hold the ball. I've got an incredible ball here. If it was a leather ball, you'd still have the same seam. Our first and second fingers go down the top of the seam, the top of the ball, and our thumb goes underneath it. So ultimately we will have a small hole between our thumb and first finger, ball rests on there, and the ball then rests on the knuckle of our third finger. So we don't have the ball right in our hand, we have got a terrific feel for the ball in first finger and thumb. And ultimately that is how I'd recommend anybody. The first one being from a very static position, so we're actually stood at the side of the stumps, very side on, and ultimately just making a star, as we would do in a PE class or a class at junior school, wherever. You're making a side on star, and then you're just going to bowl from there like a windmill will do. So your right arm will come over past your right ear, and then you follow through down towards your target. In the second one, just slightly progressing this slightly further, walk, so 2-3 strides to the crease, and the best way, or I think the best way to guide you would be walk, star, bowl. So you walk very chest on towards the target, to the crease, you then get into a star, sideways on, and then you bowl, and the momentum from walking will allow you to get through the crease. So it is walk, star, bowl. Your progression from that, once you're confident with that, once you're trying to understand what you're trying to do with your action, is you bring in obviously your own approach to the crease, a jog or run towards the crease. You're getting to gather into side on position into what we've been working on with regards to the star, and then your momentum through your run up and through your action will allow you then to follow through, having delivered the ball through to your keeper, the batsman, or obviously something on fourth stump line. As I mentioned, I find this probably the hardest skill within the game to sort of try and teach or coach students, whether that's girls or boys, whether the first time players or their experienced players playing at a good level. And just bits that I would share with anybody here, just trying to make sure that you yourself as a bowler goes through to the target. And the most important thing is that you are in the crease, you have your momentum and your balance is actually going towards your target. My target that I would encourage you all to use would be not the leg stump, middle stump or off stump, but also a fourth stump line. So it gives you an opportunity, it gives you a bit of an insurance that if you get your line too straight, it's still going to challenge the batsman who obviously you're playing against. And that ultimately is the bottom line. You as a bowler have got to challenge the batsman to making a decision. Play a shot, defend or attack, and the like. So the key is, for me, that you get your balance and your momentum going towards, through the crease and towards the fourth stump line. Little bits I've given you here, just to give you an indication for that, would be get mum's washing line. I've used a hose pipe here. Put it to the bottom of off stump and then bring it all the way back to where ultimately, whether you're bowling fast, whether you're bowling spin, bowling medium pace, where you're going to start your run up. And the key is that you approach the crease, here, you get into your action here, and you bowl, and you never leave that piece of string or hose pipe. That's guaranteeing that your weight and your balance is going through the target. And 9.5 times out of 10, you will get the ball in a challenging area. Other bits that I've just shared with you here would be I'm using pounds, you could use bricks, you could use anything. Just ultimately, just to guide you through this area here, trying to avoid falling out, falling the wrong way, or so on. It's just helping, it's aiding you, it's assisting you to go through your action. Easy to repeat than obviously bowling. I hope that's a help. As you've seen, bits I've shared with you. Hose pipe I've used is to work your line to try and give you some guidance that when you've actually followed through, you can look and you visibly can see the fact that you have actually followed the drain pipe, the hose pipe, or you haven't. I've used some cones there to try and guide me. And lastly, yeah, we all play off 18 yards or 22 yards. You can make this pitch as long or as short as you like to start off with, and if you can gain some confidence by bowling off what I have here, I think about 13 yards, and you can gain the confidence to bowl and get the ball in the right areas, depending obviously at the stage of your own development and your own age, then do it. And if you need to come lower, and sorry, less than 12 yards to 8 and 10 and build up from there, hey guys, do, because I think everybody needs to understand that within the game, when they practice, when they play, if you can be involved in both aspects of the game, batting and bowling, wow, you'll take an awful lot of pleasure from the game. So I hope that's been a help. Issues you may have, please email, please share, and good luck. Have a great weekend.